Hi everyone, this is Ultraviolet Morgan. Welcome, tarot friends. I'm back with a walkthrough of the Wonderland Tarot in a tin, and I might have to break this up into more than one. So this is Wonderland Tarot in a Tin, part 1, and I have prepped it a little bit. So here's the tin, and so open it and you get a nice little white book. And for me, I really always want to see the cards, so looks like you get a short description of each card, English only, and less than a page, just a little white book, which is fine. And as I said, I did prep it a little bit, and what I did was just started off taking off the plastic wrapper, but then I wanted to leave it on just to show you that it does come wrapped, and these are the backs of the cards. And I used a pen to open it, and even though I got the ink on the plastic, some of it ended up getting smudged a little bit on my cards right there, so that's unfortunate. So the back of the card, oh, these are nice and thick, very good thickness. And here we have an introduction type card, the Wonderland Tarot Complete 78 deck, and information about the designer and who drew the pictures and so forth. And then we have the sort of through the looking glass version, the backwards card, so that's cute. Did not know about that, was not expecting it. The Fool is the Mad Hatter. These are done in the style of Tennille. Can't remember his first name, but he's famously did early illustrations. I don't know if they were the first ones, but his are like the most famous kind of Alice in Wonderland illustration. So the Tarot, or the Fool, is the Mad Hatter. I guess that makes sense because he's mad. I guess you would think it would be Alice. The Magician, and it's been a long time since I've read the book, so I don't remember everything. But we do have the White Rabbit, and we have the Cheshire Cat, and I don't really know who that magician is, but that's okay. Lots to learn. The High Priestess is Alice. That's nice, and I think this is through the looking glass, where there's chess pieces. The Empress is the sheep. That's really cute. The Emperor is the Cheshire Cat. Okay, I like that. That's good. In there, the Hierophant. So this is the caterpillar, which is a strange looking caterpillar. I wouldn't have known that it was a caterpillar, except that I can tell that it's the caterpillar from the story through other details, obviously. The Lovers are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, so that's interesting. The Chariot. I do not recall this scene, but I do find it quite interesting. Oh, Strength. That is beautiful. And here we actually have a very, like, Rider-Waite-Smith type of lion with a unicorn instead of a woman. The Hermit. This is I was going to say the church mouse, but it's the dormouse. Feed your head, the dormouse said. So, twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I remember the race with the dodo and the mouse and the owl, and they're all running around in circles. That's what I remember. Justice. Now, why is Justice? You'd think it would be the Hangman, but you are old, Father William. I love that. That's fantastic. I love the old Father William poem so much. The Hanged Man, we have a lobster being hung upside down. Okay, so death, perfect, right? Off with their head. Off! Off with her head. Off with her head. Temperance. I do not remember that scene. I like how he's dipping his toe in. The Devil, which of course is, let's get some Jabberwocky. Interesting, his face is like a fish. The way he's drawn. And I'll tell you what, look at her sword. It's a nice big sword. I was disappointed in the movie because she gets to the sword and she finds it and she opens it up and it's just this tiny little toy-looking sword. It reminded me of little plastic toothpicks, the little sword toothpicks they put in sandwiches. It just wasn't a substantial sword at all. Even though it's fantasy, I just felt like she should have a big sword to cut off the head of the Jabberwocky. So, the tower. Okay, this has got some different sort of interesting imagery. I think it would have been cool to show her in the house when she was growing large and filling up the house. The star on this looks like very Rider-Waite-Smith, so I think that's a griffin. My battery's going. We're going through these pretty quickly, though, so maybe we can make it through. The moon. The sun, we have Humpty Dumpty. Judgment.